In this video I've got another flying TNT duplicator which can fly in up to 3 different directions. It's actually more of a two-way TNT duplicator which can be pushed in a third direction by an additional mechanism. So as you can see, it can fly over here and it can duplicate TNT. Then we can reverse it, and it's also duplicating rails where that's just a little side effect that it's duplicating rails, but it does that. So we can see it can also fly in a second direction, duplicate TNT along the way. Then we can also use a third mechanism to push it in a third direction. It will remain functional doing that, and this can be pretty useful because this flying machine can reach with this mechanism any point in a 2D plane. So this, and it can visit each point as many times as it wants because it can fly back and forth. This means that this flying machine can mine theoretically an infinite two-dimensional area down to a certain depth. With a proper control system, this can dig an entire perimeter just on its own. So I thought this was cool, and so I showed this. I don't have a control system yet, but this is basically the most important part to. So this could already be almost a quarry. That's kind of a quarry setup, and with a control system, this would then be a quarry. That's basically what I wanted to show in this video. So, and maybe I could talk a little bit more about TNT duplication, because I've made several videos about TNT duplication but never actually talked in any of them. But I don't know whether I can actually explain it because I can't look into the code, but I will try to show the smallest flying TNT duplicator which I currently know of. This would be something like this. Maybe I can explain it from the example what's roughly going on, but not what's exactly going on. So if we do this, this duplicates TNT, and this has probably to do something with update order, because when I push this entire construct, first this block will get converted into block 36. At least that's the way it is in 1.8, and I don't think it's different in 1.9. So first this one gets converted to block 36, and then the TNT gets converted to block 36. But what I think what happens is that when this block gets converted to block 36, it now updates the TNT. It also did this in 1.8, and then it ignites. But in 1.9 it still somehow manages to create the block 36, even after it has ignited for some reason. So it seems like it first calculates which block 36 should be set, when it sets them one after each other. So it calculates which block 36 should be set, and sees here should be a block 36 and here should be a block 36. When it places a block 36 here, updates all the block, the TNT ignites. When it places a block 36 here, everything around ignites, and then you get this weird TNT duplication, which can make very easy quarries potentially, depending on how complicated our control system for this thing would be. So yeah, that's basically everything. So we can also make a very compact flying TNT duplicator with this thing. And for butt powering I use detector rails, because when you push an activated detector rail it doesn't update any blocks. So if I just push this over here, if I push this Minecraft over here, the TNT won't get updated because a pushing block that only updates the blocks directly around it. So this is a simple way to create butts for any block on a flying machine. And this thing also duplicates rails because it's actually quite similar to a TNT duplication, except that the rail breaks instead of being ignited. And the fact that rails now duplicate instead of breaking in a lot of circumstances also makes it easier to move a rail, because in 1.8 you needed 0 ticks to move a rail. In 1.9 it's much easier to move a rail because it sometimes just duplicates. And but this is also dependent on the update order. For example, this will break the rail, but if I do this will not break the rail, because the update order is different. This will just duplicate the rail. Yeah, it's basically this, and this is the most compact TNT duplicator, I think. Yeah, and we have a nice three-way design, which is probably even a bit overcomplicated. And I could make a quarry out of it if I wanted to and had the motivation to do it. But I will probably only make a quarry out of this if it stays in at least one released version of 1.9, because this is in the snapshots. And I expect this to get fixed, because you can destroy worlds with this quite easily. Anyway, that's all. Bye.